Hey guys, I have a review on this bad boy right here from Revlon. So this is actually a dryer and like a brush all in one. I've actually had this since the beginning of December. So I've been using it for about a month and a half, and the original name is the Revlon One Step Volumizer Hair Dryer, and this is worth $59.99. So I am going to be showing clips of me using it and before and afters here while I talk about the product, so you guys can kind of see that at the same time, like a demo. And so they have this available at Ulta, Target, all kinds of places. I got mine from, I think it was Target when it finally came back in stock. It was out of stock for like forever. And then Ulta actually has it available in pink or turquoise if you have a color preference. And what it claims is that it's just like one step. It creates frizz-free volume from the root. It's supposed to give you less damage to your hair. It's supposed to style faster. And it is a mixed bristles, ionic technology, ceramic coating, 3 heat settings, lightweight, tangle-free swivel cord, and 4-year limited warranty. Okay, so this has amazing reviews online, and the reason I found this back in December was because a coworker of mine, Anne Marie, she was raving about this thing. She was like, oh my god. And then once she bought it, she had asked her boyfriend for it, and then she came in with her hair all done. It looks like she had just gone to the salon, and I was like, oh damn, I need that. But then everything had it sold out. So finally at the beginning of December, when it came back in stock, I had asked for this for Christmas, and my mom bought one for her and for me. And I have to say, this thing is amazing. I will say I don't feel like it gives me volume. I don't know why it's called the volumizer. It might give somebody volume, but as you see my hair now, this is how it leaves my hair. I feel like it's nice because it almost gives like that, straight look, but not too straight look. So I don't have to use a flat iron, which just adds more heat to my hair. And being a mommy on the go, this thing like helps so much because I don't have to use a brush and my blower and like pull, like that whole motion of using the blower and actually moving the brush at the same time. It's like you have it all built in one. Another thing is that depending on your blower, this thing weighs way less, because my blower is like the old school heavy duty one. This thing has been with me, oh my god, like 15 or 16 years. It does not die. This is like a cockroach. So this thing weighs quite a bit. This is like a professional hair blower, and this thing, to do this motion and then with your other arm do the brush is, it's an arm workout. So this is just very quick, very easy, and it's all in one. So I like the fact that even if I like brush through my hair, it's actually still blow drying it, and I can actually like focus on using both of my hands to actually make the movement of how I want to style my hair. So I really, really like that. That being said, I will say I would not recommend using this with like super damp hair. You have to wait for your hair to become a little bit more air dry. So if you're someone who wants to dry it immediately and do it when your hair is like so super damp, I would not recommend that. I would definitely say wait for it to air dry a little bit. It's not like a dryer where a lot of times when your hair is like super wet, you can like pass the dryer on it. You can't do that with this. Since you're directly just putting it so close to it, the one time that I tried, I just smelled like almost like it was burning. So I was like, ooh, that's not right. So I would definitely say wait until it's air dried. It's just like semi-damp, like almost like it's drying, and then use it, and you'll see how fast it is. So I really, really like that. Another thing is that it does have this part right here is plastic and cool, so you can actually use both of your hands and like really go through it. It is pretty big, as you can see there. It's like it can cover like my whole face, but it is pretty doable for like for the motion that you're going to use anyway. Another thing is that you don't want to leave it too long in one spot, especially close to your scalp. It does get really, really, really hot, especially in the high setting, and it does make a lot of noise. Like it just like your blower does. It's like, whoo, you know, so that is something to take into account. Just because it's a brush doesn't mean that it's going to be any quieter. So when my son goes to sleep, I usually go to the other side of the house where my guest room is, and that's where I use this so I don't like bother him. So as far as the setting, it has a cool, a low, and a high. I wish there was like a medium setting, because I feel like the low sometimes can be too low and then the high is like way too extreme. So I wish they had like in between there. And then the cool setting, which I actually saw my friend, who was it? There was somebody else who, I will try to link them down below if I remember. I remember somebody talking about this, because she had picked this up as well, and she said the same thing, and I had the same issue where the cool does not become as cool as usually like a blower. When you switch it to cool, like you get a blast of cool air. This one takes a while, like it takes a while for it to come down in temperature. So when you put it to cool, you'll have to wait like a pretty good while. Like you'll still be feeling it kind of warm before it actually turns cool. So that's just like something you have to watch out for. But overall, I have to say I'm super impressed. It's something that if you're a mom and you're looking for something that's a little bit faster, something that you're not you know, going through the hassle of like having a heavy blow dryer. If you have a heavy blow dryer, then this is definitely a great way to go. I'm very, very impressed with this. I really enjoy the look of my hair. Like I said, I don't feel like it gives me like a ton of volume. I feel like my hair just looks like it normally does. I, you know, wouldn't feel like it was like, you know, like if it had super volume, like, you know, how I'm fluffing my hair now, I don't get that. So that's just a forewarning. If you're looking for like super volume, this is not going to be it. You're probably going to have to use some products, or, you know, do a little extra oomping and fluffing. But for drying your hair and getting kind of like that out of the beauty, like blowout kind of look, I think that that's a good way to go. It will not look like you flat ironed your hair. It'll look like you got a blowout kind of thing. So if you have any questions, definitely leave them down below. I do highly recommend this. I got it for Christmas from my mother, and I've been using it almost a month and a half now, and I really, really, really love it. I have not picked up my blower since, so that says a lot. And I've been with that blower for life. Like I think I've had it like 16 or 17 years, so that says a lot. It's been with me more than my husband. Anyways, thank you very so much for watching, for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, definitely hit that little red button down below. Love you guys, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye guys.